soldier in the ranks. We've lost him to the female trickery of feminism, but it's okay. We're gonna keep on pushing.
What's up, Alpha? It's your boy Alpha. I'm looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy. Putting it in your face.
Oh, that was crazy. That's not where I thought he was going.
Whoa. I ain't got no problem with dark-skinned girls. I bang them all the time. Wait, hold on.
How have you done it, Joe?
Hello, back again like I've never left. It is, of course, your favorite neighborhood man, Ray, aka Jigsaw today, because these people have choices to make. And of course, by these people, I'm joined by a colorful crew of collective people. First and foremost, speaking of colorful, we do have the birthday raven herself, Miss Ebony Moonbeam. How you doing today?
Shout out to all the old heads. Give it to them, Elder Beam. Let's talk.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Ebony Moonbeam. You can find me at Ebony_Moonbeam on all social media platforms. Cosplayer, anime shit talker, debaucherous whore. The list goes on. And also the birthday girl. I'm not going to tell you my age. It don't matter because Tommy's going to tell you I'm old regardless. Actually, yes, I am going to tell y'all my age because I look great for my age. I am 34.
God damn.
And I look amazing. I look amazing at 34. I ain't even got no motherfucking makeup on, just lashes. And that's because they don't come off.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Très magnifique.
Had to get that out, of course. I had to get her spiel for her birthday. And then, of course, we do have super nerd himself joining us from an undisclosed location. It is Geekster.
What's up, everybody? Steve Urkel Jr. himself. Glad to be a guest. Lots been going on. Got a show tomorrow. Hopefully, Monray will be there. Use his observation hockey to critique my awesomeness. So, looking forward to that. Just a whole bunch of good stuff in the works all together, man.
Great things are on the store. And, of course, speaking of great things, we do have the one who did not come up with a great name today. It is Zelmay.
What's up, Alpha? It's your boy Alpha. I'm looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy.
Ugh. And, of course, since he paused, we are going to unpause with, of course, the Afro Comedy 765.
You already know your local neighborhood scumbag hitting the folks today with us a dirtbag, same gimmick, different day, all gas, no break, cold heart, hot takes. You know the fucking vibe.
You're a scumbag?
I am of the highest.
You ain't know? He always been that.
So, of course, today we decided, I still won't do politics. I refuse. I'm not going to go politics.
Yo, I got a steal. Whatever you would have
don't start him up
into the political way.
I got a steal ready. Well, shout out to Gamescom. Plenty of nice
the Palestinians are protesting.
You're going to have to mute him.
Not right now. No, he's fine. He just had to get his steal. I ain't worried about that. But instead of going over those things, I figured, to return, we did take a break last week. To return to the show, we just had some fun. So we have either connection to the Blur Cartel, and of course, shout out to some other pages. We have decided to take a bunch of their posts, and we will calmly just go over them today. And I figure a bunch of these will start a controversy. Afro Comedy will get pissed at a few of them, and Ms. Moonbeam might feel like though I've targeted her with something.
Hey, hold on.
It means he's absolutely targeting me.
I'm not actually. I chose a bunch of random posts on their pages. Shout out to, of course.
You gotta think about her heart, okay?
No. Shout out, of course, to
knocking out old people like that, yo. Elder abuse is crazy.
And of course, the Blur Cartel for their posts that we're borrowing for today, and we're just gonna go over them. It's gonna be very simple. First ones we're gonna do is just gonna be a bunch of how we're gonna call these opinions. Let's just go with some opinions. Then the lovely crew here will say if they agree or disagree. It's gonna be real nice, real smooth. Miss Ebony Moonbeam, since you're under me, you happen to be up first, so everybody's gonna go over all of them. But you just
shout out to Moonbeam under Monte. That's a banger in alliteration.
We're not gonna talk about that, but of course, let's start out. Miss Ebony Moonbeam, you can answer this first one. Just tell me if you agree or disagree, real smooth. Like, if Levi trained in the Demon Slayer verse, he would easily become the top Hashira. Do you agree?
I agree.
We have one agree. Geekster, do you agree or disagree?
Most definitely, I agree as well. His sense of adaptability and Attack on Titan, if he would have utilized that in this universe and stuff like that, he would definitely be a force to be reckoned with.
Zelmay?
looking at it, it said would easily become top Hashira. I don't know about easily.
Oh, the top Hashira. I thought you said a top Hashira.
Yeah, I'll put him at number 3.
Hashira?
Yeah, I'll put him at 3.
Yeah, I wouldn't put him as the top Hashira.
Yeah.
Because
you guys are changing your answers then.
No, because I didn't hear. I thought he said one of the top Hashiras, not the top. I've seen Demon Slayer, huh? Because I wasn't reading it. I was listening.
Do you need to get that glasses prescription? You gotta get them bifocals out.
Crap.
Ash, he's literally set you up for that. He
walked right into it, bro. He walked right into it. I couldn't resist.
Essentially, we have 1 agree and 2 disagree, saying he might reach top 3, but not top 1. Afro comment, what you say?
Man, fuck that little nigga.
I hate you so much.
Look, he can breathe as hard as he wants to, but he ain't breathe hard enough to save his leg. Listen, fuck the Demon Slayers and fuck Levi. But nah, it ain't it, yo. He too short.
That's nasty work.
He's too short and his breathing not right. His breathing not right, yo.
I don't think he'd be easy.
I didn't know there's a high requirement to be a Slayer.
Jason would.
Fuck yeah, there is. Have you seen him? That's the Demon King of Pop. You think that he's under 6 foot? Come on.
He is under 6 feet.
Is he? What? He got to be like 5.
Relatively short, if I remember.
He's on at least 5'10", somewhere in there. Short ass niggas all together. They are Japanese. Never mind.
To answer your question though, folks,
don't shout out him.
Levi is
5'3".
Why you hating Elder Beam? That's crazy.
No. Levi is 5'3".
He's 5'3". And he's 30 years old.
5'3" is crazy, bro.
Oh wow! Apparently he hates him.
No, Jason, don't be like that. Don't be like that, Jason. Who hurt you?
Easily, I don't think easily. I think maybe top 3. I don't think number 1. But we will continue forward. Shout out to the comments of course to Emmanuel and Jason for joining us. We're gonna have a bunch of these. Gonna get it. To number 2, we'll start from the bottom. Afro Kami 765 as a respecter of Dragon Ball anime. Dragon Ball, wrong one.
Right, I was like, what?
Wrong one. Rock Lee was the most wasted character potential-wise in anime history. Do you agree?
Hold on.
Yes.
No, I don't think I can agree in all of anime history. Do I feel bad for L. Lee? Yeah. That nigga, he can't get no dubs. It just is what it is.
L. Lee. That's crazy.
He always goes hard, yo, and it always looks aesthetically pleasing, but he's always gonna take the L in the end. If we've proven anything, it don't matter how hard that nigga looks, it don't matter how dope the technique is, he's taking an L. And I hate it, but it is what it is. But I don't know if he's the most wasted potential in all of anime history.
One of the, maybe.
Yeah, one of the, but we're talking in absolutes.
Yeah, it was the most wasted.
Yeah, the most.
Yeah.
Mr.
And I only got.
Hold up. To answer the question, Jason, you said, what's the real topic? Simply put, I done went on Facebook, found an entire bunch of posts similar to these. It'll be a bunch of questions, basically a one gotta go one, bunch of different questions, different choices. We're gonna go through them. Real serious. Real simple.
But before I move on, I do want to say that, like, just to show, like, think about if Kamina didn't die in Topen Toppa Gurren Lagann. Think if Kamina stayed alive and we made it to the Spiral Force.
My favorite character.
You know what I mean? Like, there's plenty of characters that have died that we're like, yo, if them niggas lived, yo, this shit would be crazy. So I can't say that we, because like even in Boruto now,
yeah, good point.
He takes L's like that. I hate it, but that is the stereotype for Rock Lee, is that he takes L's, yo, but he does it in an amazingly choreographed fashion. Like, it looks great.
Choreographed.
That's funny. Zelmay, what say you?
I got one answer to this, and all I do is say one word, and it's Gohan.
You know he might have redeemed himself, but we'll see. Geekster, what say you? Is he the most wasted?
Thanks,
I want to say yes, and the reason why, and this is on a personal level, like ever since he first came into the series, and he made it known that his goal was to show that he could be a splendid ninja without being able to use ninjutsu and genjutsu. I was disappointed because he never got enough screen time to be able to. No,
because he was always getting his ass.
You know, like, that's one thing about it. Like, working so hard to be able to utilize his taijutsu all of that, never being able to see how far he went with it. Well, I don't know. I just didn't
No,
get
it
to see
didn't.
enough of it. So yeah, I would definitely say one of the most wasted. A lot of potential just wasn't fully utilized.
Sorry, I
Miss
was
Moon?
shaking my head to Jason.
I know.
Beast Gohan did not redeem Gohan. Y'all should
No,
just let
not
that
at
go.
all. Not at all.
Let
Gohan
it
was
go.
not redeemed.
Nothing can redeem
Right.
the fact that this nigga forgot how to go Super Saiyan at one point.
Right,
Yeah,
let
this
it
is
go.
something new.
It's
I was like,
over.
really?
It's over for Gohan. I'm sorry.
By the way, I want to say this about Gohan because y'all know how I feel about it. Listen, Gohan gets the same. He don't fight. He gets weak, and they give him a random power up from some random method like
This
breaking the
nigga
sword.
literally pulled the sword out of the stone and then proceeded to get his ass whooped immediately afterwards.
Yeah.
First, he looked cool. And then his dumbass
Yeah.
got absorbed.
I was
then,
about to say.
and then,
And
he
then
never
Boo
fought
looked
again.
cool with his shirt on. And then that nigga was just garbage until we needed him to go Super Saiyan and give his energy to Goku so he could turn into a Super Saiyan god. What the fuck even is that?
And then they're like, "Oh, we
Miss,
forgot about Gohan again. Give him Beast."
Man,
Miss
fuck
Raven
Gohan.
Moonbeam, your choice. I mean, your decision.
No,
Is
it's conservative, yo.
That's not a thing.
It
And
is.
no,
He's
he is
Republic.
not the most. He's not the most wasted character in anime history. He's not even the most wasted character in his verse.
Ooh,
So
hold on. Wait.
no.
Then who? 'Cause I
Killed off Neji.
fuck that nigga.
Yeah,
Nigga should
yeah.
learn how to.
Let's talk about no, or we can talk about Shino. His
Or
power is
Kankuro.
insane.
Or
His
Kankuro.
power is insane, and they
No, listen, hold
minimized him. Let's not do that. You already know. I love Rock Lee like anybody else, but he is not the most wasted character,
No, because
even
look,
in his verse, let alone
he
in
does not have the
anime. Stop it.
personality to be a big character. That was never going to be a thing. That's just not the way Shino was written remotely. Fucking Kankuro is from the fucking Sand Village. We don't give a fuck about that nigga or his puppets. Granny Chio's nasty.
Oh, okay.
Let's
Puppets
be
got thrown
honest.
away after your first introduced. That's crazy. But we don't, he wasn't wasted. That's why it worked.
But it's still justice for Neji. Moving
Man,
on
that nigga
right along.
He did exactly
You
what he was
gave your
supposed to
answer,
do.
Kami. Shut the hell up.
He did exactly what he was. I'm sorry. I
With
know
your
how you old
young-
people feel about.
With your young ass.
Well, let's continue onward because Bleed, I got plenty that y'all gonna argue about. I
With
ain't
your
worried about
young ass.
Miss Ebony Moonbeam, since you
I
are
got
a
told
Dragon Ball
I got
also,
told
I
that
can
too
go
long
to
ago I was Gen Z coded, which is
before I'm
crazy.
using off our copy. Super Saiyan God was a useless / wasted transformation. Do you agree?
Ooh. This is a fine line. I don't like this question
Okay, I want to hear this. I want to hear this.
because I see points for both sides. If I'm going to be honest,
I was gonna say I see points for both sides. Like I can see it being useless and wasted, but I love a good transformation. I liked the hair and stuff.
I like the hair. It's crazy when you're justifying a transformation.
I feel
I like the hair and stuff, yo.
Was it a useless?
Low key it was.
I was gonna say, yeah, low key it was.
I was gonna say it was literally.
You probably could. You could honestly get rid of like 2 or 3 of the Saiyan transformations and still be okay. But I digress. I'm not gonna get into
I
that.
don't know. I don't know about all that, but
no, you can get rid of Super Saiyan 3 too, and
Yeah, that's what she was saying.
No,
Super
hold
Saiyan
on,
3.
listen, I know
Only one person had Super Saiyan 3, and it was the most. Super Saiyan 3 got like drawbacks that you shouldn't even do. People like, I don't even.
Yeah,
Vegeta literally said, I found out how to do it and said, I don't want to do it because it has so many drawbacks.
Okay.
It looked cool though.
It was cool as shit.
Easter, you're on you. Do you think it was useless or wasted or no?
I feel like it was definitely wasted because the reason why I say is because when God Key was first introduced to the series, I was kind of expecting like some perks, maybe more, maybe like a different level of ability, but it seemed like the only thing that God Key and Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue really just brought into the scene was Ultra Instinct and stuff like that. But then again, I guess I was expecting a little bit more, because we already have so many other transformations.
More for a movie?
Again, maybe in my theory, the reason why they just introduced it is because they could introduce different levels. I guess they want each Saiyan to have their own unique transformation, and I guess that introducing Super Saiyan God was a stepping stone of doing so, but they could have added more perks just with this particular transformation. That's just me though.
We got Zell May. What say you? Shout out to Johnny Up a Hill.
Listen, this transformation was used for one movie, and then as soon as the movie was over, they went to the next day. He went blue and like, oh, we never using this again. That's for fun. Yeah. Listen, I use this to train just for fun, and then I turn to the real transformation, and then I can go KO Ken in that transformation, and then I can go Ultra Instinct, which has a version before it, and then I can go to real Ultra Instinct. So I will never use this guy form ever, except for the practice on Broly for fun. That's not called useless.
Afro Comic,
I was disappointed. I won't even lie.
Look, I see it like this, yo. Beerus had a crazy fucking God of Destruction warrior boner, and he was looking for a Ginger Saiyan. So they had to get together and dye this nigga Goku's hair red so Beerus could get off and not blow the universe up.
That's crazy.
It really is.
What it
then
is.
He found Vegeta, and he's happy now.
Yeah.
He's perfect.
No, because in the manga, he's back to fucking wanting Goku to be the God of Destruction candidate. He's like, fuck Vegeta again, so it don't even matter.
Listen,
All
Vegeta
right,
turned
let's
purple.
continue on. We're going to go into a little bit of cartoons.
I think Goku can do it too.
A little bit of cartoons with this next one. It might be blasphemy. Don't judge me. I'm just personally wrong.
Why, you got more Ed and Eddie hate somewhere?
No.
Okay.
Uninterested says going to step on some toes, but Teen Titans was better than the Avatar. Afro Comic, say you. You agree or disagree?
No.
I agree. I agree. Because look, for all that niggas talk about with like the story of fucking Avatar: The Last Airbender, yo, that shit is it's not that deep, yo. It's really not.
But Aang was the chosen one.
Yeah, fuck that. Cora did it better, and she got some
lies. Cora did not do it better.
She got some ass.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you.
She got some ass, though.
She got some ass, though. But listen, the Teen Titans gave us fucking in-depth character arcs for everybody, including the fucking villains. And then on top of it, they even managed somehow on fucking early 2000s Cartoon Network to still allude to the very controversial Terra Slade fucking interaction. And still made it work, yo. Fucking the niggas in Avatar fucking could never.
So every person in Avatar didn't have a character arc and development over the course.
Thank you.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it was better done with the Teen Titans. That's what I'm saying.
Zelmay, what say you? Do you agree or disagree?
Let's stir it up. I agree with Tor. Teen Titans.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh.
Let's fucking go.
Geekster, you think the opposite. Defend the Avatar for me.
Man, Aang, that I mean, I felt like it was thorough. I liked the character development. I liked how they touched on Aang's backstory, Sokka's backstory, Katara's backstory, even how it is she started from being a low-level waterbender to become a very top tier. Also, even like how they touched bases on Zuko and also character and everybody else. They even did a backstory on Admiral Zhao. So I would say with me, it's almost neck and neck when it comes to the character development. I really do. And with me, I just liked it. With me, it hit home for me. Don't get me wrong. I love Teen Titans. I really wish that Beast Boy and Terra could have became a thing, but you know that happened.
Oh, that's Raven's hoe forever, yo. It just is what it is. She could look. Beast Boy is so simpish for Raven. He'll sit in the cuck chair, yo, and it just is what it is.
Miss Raven Moonbeam.
But that's what makes the character so deep, yo. Because you're like,
you might be a little biased because of your cosplaying today, but we need your answer. What's Teen
Titans? I'm not cosplaying though. I just like changing my hair color.
Well, you know when they get older, yo, they're more prone to flights of fancy, yo. So she could be switching it up for like the foreseeable future.
Do you believe it's better than Avatar?
I am not going to give an answer to this.
We demand an answer.
Because he doesn't want to agree with me, and it's okay.
No, it has nothing to do with that. Actually, the only person on here that knows the reason why I won't give an answer is Zelmay, if he even remembers. But yeah, I can't give an answer to this one. It's a secret, though. I can't
It's
tell
like
the public.
horny as fuck.
Shameful.
Why am I always horny? Why do you like
I don't
always
know.
go to
Oh
that?
my gosh.
Look,
I'm not
listen,
always horny.
He said,
To
I
There's
don't
the
a
next
know.
one, we're not gonna worry. We're not gonna answer those
debaucherous
questions
whore.
today. To the next one, of course,
What?
because
That
y'all
was to
mentioned about
parry the patron saint of degenerates, sir.
y'all.
What the hell do you choose on this
wow.
one,
Let's
Monte?
laugh for coming today.
What the hell do you
You
choose?
could have been a sister. You could have been a sister in debauchery or a sister in degeneration.
today.
You didn't have
Anyway,
What the
to
hell do
the
you?
next one because y'all mentioned about
Be your pick, Monte.
yeah, me.
Yeah.
I know it's not
Yeah.
better.
Oh, he's
But,
going
I do like it,
Avatar.
but it's not better. The ending especially sort of kills it for me, so I can't say it's better. Like all in all.
Purple people eater.
Even though I do agree Slade is
Oh, goodness.
definitely
Slade
more
is
fun
goated.
protagonist, but it's more for the
He
mystery.
is. Slade go hard though.
Everybody else know, like
Yo,
I can't say
we
like
ain't gonna act like
Cyborg
Red
and
X
Beast
wasn't
Boy
one
and
of the most
Starfire
in-depth
are all
character
as
arcs
deep
for a
as
cartoon
Robin
show
and
ever.
Raven. I can't do that versus everybody.
Pinocchio. I like how they did. I had to introduce that too.
But y'all mentioned useless things, so we have a nice useless post here. It says which sacrifice here was the most useless. And top left, if you can't recognize it, it is actually
that is
Meruem being
Crispy
revitalized
Aces.
by his ants, his royal
Oh.
guard. So you have Meruem in the top left, Neji in the top right, of course Gin bottom left, and Goku getting rid of Cell in bottom right. And Miss Ebony Moomin, you're up first. Which of these sacrifices
This one
was
is
the most useless?
Wait, say him again. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't listening. My bad.
Shame on you. I mean, all of them are self-explanatory. You
I was
got
gonna
Gin
say-
in bottom right, Goku bottom left. No, Gin in bottom left, Goku bottom right, Neji in the top right, and that's Meruem getting revived by his Royal Guard members in the top left.
Okay, I was trying to see that one again. The most useless. Oh, this is tough.
One made me mad.
We got one.
People
for
keep
Gin.
saying right. I see a lot of Neji, but I definitely feel like it's closer to Gin than Neji. But to be honest,
Say what you feel.
It's Neji. I bet it is.
One
as
made
a
me
hunter,
really mad.
as a hunter Negro, I don't appreciate the
Yeah,
Miriam
yeah.
one.
As a hunter, but it was useless as fuck though.
It was useless as shit. So I'm leaning more towards that. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. Even though I love you, Neji, and I love you, Gin. Why? You know what? I must like to murder off my love interest and stuff.
Oh,
I mean, if you don't murder him, you
comment for
murder him in fucking spirit.
We got
you know?
one for Meruem. Geekster, what say you?
Okay, I had to think about this the whole while you all were talking, and at first it was between Neji's death because Naruto could have got out the way. He could have. He was so distracted by Obito psychological warfare, but I would definitely have to say Goku's death, and the reason why is because Gohan was already a Super Saiyan 2. Could have easily taken him out. But everybody has this theory to where when you like with the more transformations you undergo, your personality changes. I guess they felt that applied with Gohan. He got cocky, felt like he could take him out whenever he wanted to. Forgot what kind of villain we're dealing with. We're dealing with Dr. Gero, and if every other android he created was built with a self-destruct sequence as a last resort, why would you exclude Cell out of the equation? You know, so really Goku didn't have to die the way he did. I really felt like you underestimate your opponent. That's just me. I felt like that was the most useless death of all.
I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. Ain't nothing really against Goku teleporting to Genkai Planet and just leaving him there and coming back. But you know, we gonna talk about that part. We gonna talk about that. Zelman, it's up to you. Who was the most useless?
Listen, I actually agree, and I didn't think nobody would. Gin feels the worst is because nobody gonna ever remember this death because he's like, oh, he was a villain, and he at the end he changed up, but everybody was busy doing something else. So like, no one knew that he changed a good side. They're like, oh, why did Isaac kill his friend? We don't know. Only one person knows. I think he died later on too. So like the most important, but they got to be Goku. Why? Because Goku set up this whole situation for him to die.
Yeah,
They could have won multiple times. He like, hey,
Yep.
here's Sizzle Bean.
You
Hey,
hear me?
okay, we could win this fight. Okay, let me come back. Not only that, he could do what Monte did. He could have teleported him back. He could have teleported him to a random moon on one of them planets he knew where it had like 20 moons and blew him up. Instead, he sent it to his friend's place.
Well, he had to send the key of somebody to teleport to him, so he couldn't go to a useless
Oh,
moon.
that's true. That is true.
I'm just like, he could have left him there and went back. He didn't have to sit there and die with King Kai. He could have just left.
But he got straight to talk to King Kai, talking to King Kai. If he wasn't in that conversation, he would have made it. What he could have took King Kai with him. The only place I could think to bring him.
Like that's the one that. Like all these felt like it didn't have, like, for instance, Ging, we said it's the most worthless because nobody knew, but he had a plan that just didn't work.
I was gonna say, but I was gonna say, don't worry, I got you.
Afro Kami, you're up.
No, it's Ging, because look at the magnitude of uselessness. He put his whole life into it. He managed to avoid Kyoka Suigetsu for this. He managed to do everything that way better Soul Reapers couldn't manage to do, and it
for hundreds of years.
And it was all for nothing.
That's why I was leaning toward. That's why I was leaning towards him, but still,
it's got to be Dean, you know. And he ain't.
I'm still going. I think I'm gonna still choose Hunter.
And we don't even know if they used. And that nigga might just still be in the ether. We don't even know if they did a Kansai Reso for him, so he could just be suffering eternally. He didn't even get sent to hell like the other dead captains.
He was a good guy, so that nobody knew he did it, so they could have just left his ass.
Well, they still should have gave him the Kansai Reso though, because he was a captain level Soul Reaper, and it's all about the quality.
So like one punch, a little bit more that no one knows.
Not the heavy.
Gene, in proportion to how, I just think it was so much more useless than all of these other. Like all of these were useless, but I don't think anyone else put as much time or preparation or anything else into their plan just for it to be. Like,
I think I think we got the opposite effect. I think Goku's was like just pointless, like none thought, stupid, useless. And then Ging was like hundreds of years of planning of useless. So whichever one you choose is worse.
Well, all right, let's get out the use. Well, no, speaking of useless, I feel like filler is a lot of times useless in a way. So let's just ask, out of the big three in Dragon Ball, who has the best filler episodes? And Afro Kami, we're starting at you because we're going from the bottom to the top this time around. Which of the big three of that had the best filler episodes?
I would obviously have to say One Piece because there's so much less filler than fucking, like, think about Naruto, 200, almost 300 episodes of filler. That's a lot of fucking filler, yo. Compared to One Piece's 100 episode out of 1,000+ episodes of filler. And the filler, yes, I mean, listen. And this is a hot take, and niggas can say what they want. I like Long Ring, Long Land, okay? And I like the Davy back fight.
I do like the Davy back fights. I'm not even good.
In my opinion, the pure fact that there's not a lot of it, and fucking really most of it has been like fun, memorable moments for me personally. I have to go One Piece, but I want to give a very close second to Dragon Ball Z because Pikkon is like the most underrated character fucking ever. Fucking shout out to Thunder Flash and the fucking Burning Tornado Spiral, both top tier moves in Tenkaichi 3 that will just piss everybody off.
Nobody just forgot about them.
Fuck Bleach filler because fuck them. What were the bounce? Fuck the bounce.
Can you just gave your answer? Like you didn't need to just go into other people's options.
I know your time is precious as life gets like longer on.
It's nothing to do with time. I apologize. You're just about to go into a rant.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Zelma, you're up. Who has the best filler?
Go into a rant.
I was almost going to pick Bleach, but then I remember how I hated the ending of the bounce arc. And then I was like, I love Dragon Ball Z, watching Dragon Ball Z filler, but then I realized that every time they do it, they just forget about every character in it. So it's like literally just filler, just to waste time, just to make money, and they can give you a cool character. Look how cool this character is. Buy it and then forget about him because we ain't gonna use him no more. I hate Naruto filler 100%, so I have to go with One Piece.
Good man. For One Piece. Geekster, what say you?
I gotta say, One Piece always had the best fillers. What I liked about it is that even though at first it may not seem like it was related to the arc or any of the characters, somehow it feels in. Like the guy with the slow beam. Like that was, and I still felt like it was still relative. And even when it took time to give people backstories, but the reason why I say that One Piece had the best fillers is because of how thorough they are when they give the backstory to anybody. I've always loved that. And at first, it's kind of like it's annoying at first, but then when you get into it and then you really see what direction they're going in when it comes to really showing emphasis on who this character is and the relevance they'll have down the line, they always get it. They always get it right. So One Piece for me.
Miss Raven Moonbeam. That's your name.
Well, no, I wasn't even laughing at that. Yeah. We're not doing that. It's Bleach for me. Because of the Zanpakuto art. Y'all know, first off, y'all know I love the Bleach in general. Out of the big three, it's my personal favorite. But the Zanpakuto art, like, the bounce were not that bad. Like, I've definitely seen worse arts. It was not that bad. Hey, didn't nobody ask for the debate? It is my turn to say what I want to say. But you're a child.
And he's muted for the time being. Continue.
But yeah, I love the Zanpakuto arc specifically as like probably one of my favorite filler episodes of all of anime. So I'm going Bleach.
For me, it was between Bleach and Dragon Ball because I just genuinely like all of their filler for the most part. Dragon Ball, I think I like all of their filler for even the movies. I like most of all their filler. Bleach, the fake Captain arc, I think that just took it out of it. I hate that so much. But most of Dragon Ball,
I like that arc.
I can't stand the ending where he just gives up. I can't stand it. But
no, I didn't. No, I did hate that, but I did like seeing them fight each other.
Yeah, like that was fine.
I felt like that was really good.
I think just like Dragon Ball, I don't dislike any of their filler for the most part. I like Pica. I actually like Garlic Jr. Unlike Emmanuel.
I like that. Yep, I love that.
I like Garlic Jr. I like Pycon. Even like some of the random filler in Dragon Ball, I enjoyed. I don't really have a problem with none of the filler in Dragon Ball. I don't think just
Super filler ass.
Other than that,
Dragon Ball Super filler.
But most of the filler in Dragon Ball, I don't really have a problem with. So I can go with that. But let's go from something not serious to something super serious. This is gonna be a nice provoking
politics.
And I'm gonna start with the Raven Moonbeam because she's the one that's going to think the most, probably out of Online's crew.
You said I'm gonna think the most?
Yes. You're gonna give me a nice informed, thoughtful answer.
But make sure you give us your conservative thought.
Which character here is the least important to anime culture? Of course, you have the big main character. You have Sailor Moon, Pikachu, and Yugi. Who is the least important to anime culture?
Dang, that's a hard line, though. Oh, Jesus.
Okay, actually, this isn't as hard as I want it to be, and unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get rid of a personal favorite. I think it's Ichigo, to be honest, because Naruto is Naruto.
Yeah,
everybody, most people has just straight up done the Naruto run before. Luffy was in the freaking Macy's Day Parade. Usagi is magical girl. You feel me? Like you don't talk about a whole genre without talking about her. And the average person that doesn't even watch anime knows of Sailor Moon, even if they don't even know what she looks like. Pikachu, come on. Like Pikachu in and of himself had 30-year-olds trespassing in graveyards, me being one of them, just to play a game that doesn't really mean much, Pokemon Go, but yeah, well, I still love it. Anyways, and then Yugi, I just feel like Yu-Gi-Oh was one of those shows that, like, it was similar to Pokemon in the average person. It was like, oh, cartoons, but they drew to it. They can't, like, they were like, oh, okay, I like this and stuff. So I just feel, and the collection of the cards and everything. So I just feel like, honestly, when we're talking about what like the average person would know and stuff like that, like a person that's not big into anime, I feel like Ichigo is the least known. And that's unfortunate, as I am a Bleach Negro, but it just is what it is. However,
being a Bleach
Negro, but let me say this. The character himself, but if we were talking about other things, we ain't gonna act like Bankai don't slap. So that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. But the character, yeah, Ichigo's the least important.
Geekster, what say you?
I had to go with Ichigo as well. The reason why I was saying that, and it's just more of a personal level, like each of these characters above have techniques or have done things that we all have imitated in our childhood. At some point, we tried to create a shadow clone. At some point, some of us tried to do the gum Gatling. At least one point, if we've never had our own Yu-Gi-Oh deck, we've at least know what they look like. Even with and even though some of us may not want to remember, we all are familiar with the moon prism or the moon cosmic power and things like that. All of these things, you don't get.
I try to buck out too.
Nostalgia. I think it's nostalgia value. You know,
I say Bankai randomly in my trying to sound like them. I say it all the time. I just be in the shower like Bankai.
And they different. Wow. And then in your head you promise the song be playing because the OST is dope.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm wondering, does anything you say Bankai, does anything transform in the bathroom?
You know what, Zell, you they got me. That one got me. Oh, that one got me.
Moonbeam perched on a toilet saying, screaming Bankai, top tier.
Oh my God. Zell, you up.
Listen, all I got. I did some quick research. I looked up a bunch of polls, and all the characters here are at least top 5 favorites, and there's except for one. Pikachu is not even ranked. Is ranked 27th favorite Pokemon.
Well, that's because there's thousands of Pokemon, bro, and lots of them.
Well, and you can't be the most important in anime culture if you ain't top 27. Charizard,
yes, you can.
No,
it's still the most recognizable character of everybody on here. So don't do that. Now we all everybody has favorite Pokemon. Everybody has favorite Pokemon, but Pikachu is still the most recognizable character on this whole photo.
Yeah,
and I'm a Sailor Moon girly, so don't do that.
He's being a contrarian, and I fucked with it, yo.
Charizard could be the main character.
He's giving Republican. He's giving Republican.
Sasuke can't be the main character.
You would know.
Ain't nobody else can be replaced on this set. Who else can be replaced here besides Pikachu?
I'm not a Republican, y'all.
You put Charizard there, he can be the fan favorite. You can
Afro-Kami, what say you?
Man,
Jason doesn't have a favorite Pokemon because he doesn't watch Pokemon. And he never has. He's watched 3 episodes. Get out of here.
It's Ichigo.
What great man with
plain and simple, yo. And I fuck with what Chiche Kubo is one of my favorite mangaka. But if we're talking about listen. There's an old lady somewhere who knows who Yugi is because she bought her grandkids Yu-Gi-Oh cards. There's an old lady that somewhere right now who knows who Pikachu is because her kids watch Pokemon. Same with Naruto. Same with fucking goddamn One Piece and Sailor Moon. I just don't know how readily available I can find an octogenarian that knows who Ichigo is. And I'm fairly sure I could find one for the other 5 in short order. So
I do really just hate Ash and Pikachu in general. So
it's mostly Ichigo, unfortunately.
Okay, so the biasness is okay.
Afro-Kami, since you are a man of debauchery, you will greatly understand this one right here. Shout out to the Blur Cartel for their one.
I released Pikachu on Pokemon Yellow.
It says you can only forgive one character here. And if you have to forgive these debaucherous people,
I can only forgive one of them. But what if there are like multiples that I'm willing to forgive?
Well, you're a monster. Well, no, we just need one answer from you.
I have to somewhere. No, I got like a triple deadlock. I forgive Show Tucker because he just wanted to fucking get us close to the cat girls.
Disgusting.
I forgive Doflamingo.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
nigga nasty work.
I forgive Doflamingo because look, his dad was
he's a brat.
Took his slaves away from him, and then the townspeople tried to lynch him. I forgive Blackbeard because he's
the irony of that.
He's just
losing your slaves and then potentially getting lynched is the irony.
I can't beat
Yeah.
y'all.
Love
I
it.
really can't.
Yeah.
But yeah. So and I forgive Griffith because fucking now he turns into a
Violation
little
button.
baby. He turns into a little baby at night to keep the people safe now.
No, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
Berserk would never forgive Griffin in life.
But look, now he turns into a little baby at night to keep all the people safe in his country. That's cool, ain't it?
But he turned into an adult and looked the
there's
whole.
only one
island.
answer here. I'm gonna need you to give it, please.
I forgive Frieza too because he's black now, so I think he can say monkey.
He done went 4 out of 4 wrong. Zelman, please get it right.
I forgive Gabby because fucking fuck those potatoes. And I forgive Sukuna because
He's muted. Now, Zelman, it's your turn.
I forgive Sukuna because fuck them fingers.
Listen, I think the only person that's like a natural disaster, a natural person who became person is Sukuna. It has to be Sukuna because he's a natural disaster naturally. Listen.
That nigga ate his twin in the
y'all
womb,
had
bro.
a chance to kill him when he was young.
Do you know how many twins do that? That's not unheard of.
Y'all had a chance to kill him when he was younger, but y'all let him go because y'all want to see how powerful people can get. That's the Heian era, and that's their age. That's their fault. Listen.
Well, that nigga cook now, so.
The Geekster, who do you forgive on this list?
One thing I have to say I forgive is I'd have to say Donzo. And the reason why.
Let's go.
Now I understand that, but the reason why is because it was only such a small part of the bigger issue when it came to the village, the 5 great nations, and also the internal issues that were a part of it, you know. And the reason why I said it's so easy to just make it seem like he was the bad guy. And even though he claimed he did it for the village, that's like one of the small factors as to why I do forgive him, even though, you know. But just knowing that it wasn't all his fault. He has some blame, but it wasn't all his fault. So that's one of the reasons why I do forgive him, because really, Hiruzen really wasn't the best Hokage either, especially when it came to how he dealt with Donzo dealing with the Uchiha clan and all of that. So those are my reasons for saying that. So yeah.
I'm in shock.
He makes a good point though.
Please help me.
He did try to kill the Hokage was trying to kill their whole clan. So we gotta act up.
Raven Moonbeam, please save me. I don't understand these people.
You already know I'm not about to save you.
You think we should save South Tucker too, right?
The problematic in me is saving Griffith.
You are unhinged.
Is it because he's the chosen one and the Falcon of Light?
Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
The answer is because I feel like he did nothing wrong. And when I say that, like a lot of the way that I look at it, a lot of things that led up to, you know, him losing his shit and turning into something different, which I still say some of that was not him. That was the power. But I digress.
Okay.
But I digress.
Blame it on the Baylor. Why don't
y'all, what is my other name, Kami?
Conservabeam.
No,
Majin Moonbeam.
No, he knows. There we go. And so,
oh crap!
When shit happens, revenge. You know, you walked into it. You earned it.
I can't beat y'all. I really can't. I don't know how some of y'all sleeping. The only answer here was Gabby. I don't understand no other answer.
The reason I won't do that is because Sasha was my girl, so I don't care.
Man, fuck
that. And Gabby did what a soldier is expected to do against enemy lines.
What did potatoes do to you, Kami? Do you not like potatoes?
No, I love potatoes. I just like saying fuck stuff.
He just says it.
But yeah, if I was being logical, obviously it would be Gabby, but
as long as no one picks to forgive that
be logical,
center, we can all be friends.
She the only one nobody even thought about picking.
Nobody.
Griffith is her stepdaddy.
What?
That would mean that Griffith is married to my mama. You tripping? Don't bring my mama into this, Watson. Don't get beat up.
Wait, what?
Yo,
you're not looking at the comments.
Shout out to
Oh,
Watson,
God, I wasn't at this current
Except for
moment.
him, look, Watson got the stupid ass fucking tape that Luffy was released. The fucking, I didn't forget seeing that. Nigga, you dumb as hell. This is why you go watch Banana Fish, nigga. I'm sorry, that was fast.
I knew he was gonna say go watch Banana Fish. I knew he was gonna say it.
He just
Oh God.
You know Tori gonna go off and this Luffy.
Yeah, I just thought about that. Yeah, fuck you, Watson. Lame man, nigga.
Anyway,
He will.
this Raven Moon meme, I found another one, and since we cannot trust the Afro comment to not be biased, I have to ask you this question. Yes, it is.
Let's go.
It is
Let's
another
go.
one. Real simple. Gear 2nd was more hype or better than Gear 5th. Do you agree?
I disagree. I love Gear 5 personally. So I'm gonna say no.
My nigga.
It's not.
Geekster?
It was not. It wasn't.
It
Gear 5 had more hype and it was better. It had more advantages. It really did.
And we have Zell. Do you agree?
Gear 5 was way more hype than Gear 2. Gear 6.
And Afro comment, of course, the bias.
Gear 5 easily. Never forget that fucking when that shit happened, the manga panel was on the front of the New York Times, nigga. When Gear 5 happened, it was on the front of the New York Times.
Dang, that's powerful.
I'm just saying. And I love Gear 2nd, bruh. Fucking Water 7, one of my favorite arcs in anime, period, dot. Love that shit. But the hype was just a different level for Gear 5.
Yeah,
it confirmed so many theories we all had for years. Fucking, it connected so many fucking dots. Everyone had a little nerdgasm as they flipped.
Okay, you're running out because all those things you said really don't apply to One Piece fans. So therefore, we're going to continue forward with the next one. Real simple. Afro Kami, which of these anime pictures could be considered a masterpiece? Of course, you have Death Note, ALT, Attack on Titan, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Hunter x Hunter, Code Geass, and Monster.
It has to be. Listen, I love all of these anime, excluding Attack on Titan, because y'all know how I feel about the end of Attack on Titan. But like the one that I could easily consider a masterpiece has to be Monster, yo.
Yes.
That nigga Johan different.
Johan is the best villain.
It is, honestly. Can we just all agree that it's Monster?
But I also want to give an honorable mention to Brotherhood though, because that is just how you can precisely get an anime together, a good ending, fucking no over dramatizing anything, straight through, make it work. So
I want to argue for Lelouch because I love Lelouch. He's my favorite character.
also has a fucking pretty good story.
It gotta be Monster. Johan.
Yeah, bro. Monster is just such a good
Monster
story.
is so good. Yes. And it just continues to build. When I tell you that is like and what's crazy is it's a slow burn, but it's also not a slow burn all at the same time. It's so good. Like, there's so much happening at the same time. So it's easily Monster. And I think
Monster is an amazing anime. And
Brotherhood is a second for me.
Although I do agree.
I respect the fucking
Every man can respect Brotherhood. But Monster's awesome. Johan is one of the most brutal best
villains.
He's a monster.
Top 5. That's what it is. Top 5 best villains of all of anime. So if you have not watched Monster and you love villains,
go read
that out. Oh yeah, you can read it too, but it is on Netflix as well.
Yeah, but fuck that. Go read it, yo, because that shit is just there's just something about it being in the black and grays of manga pages that's just it just adds.
It makes it creepier.
Yeah, it's like
it does.
Let's go another route. We went to useless things, so we're gonna see if things actually were a little bit different. Miss Raven Moonbeam, simple question: which of these 4 people would have made the biggest impact if they were still alive?
Dang. I already know. I want to get my answer though.
Damn, I hate that I'm not gonna be able to be biased in this, even though I want to be.
Right, because it's not Ace.
No, it's not
It's
Ace.
not. I wish it was,
not.
though. I wish it was.
It's not Ace like all.
We have
It's
the
not.
It ain't Ace.
It's not. It's not Rengoku either.
It's
It
definitely
is not Rengoku. Those two are the easiest X's. It's between. It's really between.
One got character development because somebody died in it.
Armin and Jiraiya.
We got Kashin Koji, so we still have Jiraiya technically.
Man,
just stop it. But I know, but
Vortex, that ain't doing work.
We ain't worry about that right
okay.
now.
I think I am going to go with. Honestly, I do think Jiraiya would have had somewhat of an impact on everything that happens, but the show is Naruto, so I'm not necessarily worried about that. I think that it's Erwin. I think it's Erwin.
We have one for Erwin leading the Survey Corps, possibly. I mean, if he'd have lived, he probably would have been the Colossal Titan. Who knows? Geekster, what say you? Vontae, I ain't ignore you. I got all your comments back. say your reason. I got you, Roswell. Geekster, what say you?
I gotta go with Ace. And the reason why I say that, it really wasn't until Ace died that Luffy really just started taking his crewmates seriously, started being a pirate seriously.
So if Ace doesn't die,
then if he doesn't, it doesn't happen. So he needs to die.
The Ace's loss was the.
That's what I'm saying. The biggest impact.
Biggest impact if they were still alive. That's what that says. So if he's alive, none of that happens.
Yeah, we don't get any of
that. Or it takes a lot longer to get there. So no.
Never mind. Erwin did. Erwin, my bad. Erwin.
It's Aaron. It's easily Aaron.
Yeah,
I hate to look. We know I don't fuck with Attack on Titan, but it's definitely Erwin. It's definitely Erwin.
Yeah.
Imagine Colossal Titan Erwin, yo.
That's right. Stupid. Crazy.
I don't care about Armin anyway. So like I was there. I was like, oh, we can't be picking Armin over fucking Erwin. But
I do think it's between Erwin and Jiraiya, only because if Jiraiya was there, Pain's attack would not have been as ugly, and stuff would have been.
That nigga would have been Neji, yo.
He wouldn't have been as ugly.
Jiraiya survives, he gets Neji instead of Neji.
No, I agree with that, Kami. I feel like if he survived, he would have been Neji.
Jiraiya gonna die regardless.
I mean, even by then, that's a long way away from there. That's a lot of stuff he could have did. But I do think if Erwin had survived, Aaron would not have went the route that he did because Erwin just wouldn't have let that happen. One way or the other.
I think Erwin would have. He had a way of connecting with Aaron or connecting with in general.
Because he just wouldn't have let, even if he hit the point where he'd had to try to fight Aaron on his own, he wouldn't have let Aaron.
Right. Like that nigga always had your best interest at heart, legitimately. Yeah. Crazy.
That's the only reason I don't think he's ready to go that route. But to continue, let's see where we go. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and start some beef. Miss Ebony Moonbeam, we're going to a different route.
Why am I starting first? Go start down there. It's his turn.
She's a strong conservative woman. She should go first.
Afro-Comic, save one row of these films. I got the order.
Ooh, this is
one order.
Oh yeah, also across.
Yes, rows are across.
Okay, yes, I was about to say columns are horizontal, rows are fucking.
Save one row of these films.
Other way around, vertical, horizontal. I know. I have to go with the Incredibles row because Mrs. Incredible thick as hell, yo. She's thick as
your reasons be so simple.
I ain't getting rid of that, yo. And Ursula, yo, a thick ass chemical job is crazy, yo. Y'all know I don't fuck with Finding Nemo though because like his mom, we know
Here we go with the clownfish. Yes, we know. We know.
They can change their gender. So like Marty should have just became Marlene and kept it moving. But yeah, I couldn't get.
He still lost the love of his life.
So, but no, I couldn't get rid of the thickness that is Mrs. Incredible, yo. That's
Pixar mom.
Zellman, which role are you saving?
It's the first one. I'm never getting rid of Lion King. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I'm never getting rid of Lion King. It don't even matter what's on here.
Damn, The Land Before Time too, yo.
I'm saying Land Before Time too, but
That's a
Lion King.
classic.
I'm not
man.
gonna lie.
That is
Rule
eternal.
34
It is
ruined The
immortal.
Land Before Time. If I'm gonna be completely
Mr.
honest,
Jefferson,
yo.
across, not down. Across, not down. Geekster, what say you?
I'm saving the first
Rows are
row.
horizontal.
All of those movies in that row provide very relative and eternal life lessons. Whether it's Lion King or Shrek, learning not to judge a book by a cover, Lilo Stitch,
And donkeys can procreate with dragons.
Yes. Like Donkey was the Mac on that one. Big respect to him for pulling the dragon. And Land Before Time, which actually had so many sequels to it. And I would say, in all of them, timeless, every sequel, so the relevance and the message each of those movies had. That's why I'm keeping that entire row.
Ms. Raven Moonbeam. The struggle.
Women are indecisive.
This man here. Matter of fact,
observation hockey.
Matter of fact, here we are. I have to make sure to put this disclaimer.
Oh, it's been a minute.
We of all of us do not advocate, defend, or are responsible for any of the Afro
This
comment.
is tough.
Hey, I made a list from a long time.
This is for me.
And to get my answer, I'm saving row one. I'm gonna be real. As much as I'm gonna hate Lingo, Monsters Inc. and Iron Giant, the duo with Lion King and Shrek with Lilo and Stitch. I'm sorry.
Do you hear me?
With the Iron Giant making me eat metal, yo, crazy.
But
I kind of have to take one because of Lion King, even though I could have lived without Lilo, and
what?
Yeah, I'm not a Lilo
what about
girl.
My thick ass older sister, yo.
She fine. That's cool.
Man, yeah.
I love a bad bitch, but it's not enough. But see, the problem is I was going back and forth between line 1 and line 4 because my love for Aladdin is almost exactly the same amount as my love for Lion King. And then Mulan and Tarzan are, come on, the bangers that come out of those movies. But I don't really care as much for the Iron Giant.
Even if you don't pick Mulan because it's a female empowerment story.
No,
you not fuck with the progressive female agenda movie.
I think I'm gonna just keep line 1.
Went that far right, yo.
No, I just gotta keep. I already told y'all, Scar is probably my favorite animated character of all time. Like that's why I hated That's why I hated the fucking live action movie so much, because Be Prepared was not in that bitch, and I felt a certain type of way. The minute you want to know how crazy this was? I went with my dad because me and my dad do movie dates. I went with my dad. We're watching the movie, and I'm like, I'm leaning towards him. Hey, you know what? I'm not even gonna feed into that because I almost said something that really would have came across as super conservative. Anyways, no, but let me tell you, But so I was with my dad, and during the movie, like as it's happening, I'm like whispering in his ear. I was like, they better Be Prepared. They better not fucking Be Prepared. The minute we get to the part, and I'm like, this is some bullshit. And I had to like go outside and smoke because I was pissed off. That's how mad I was.
Yo, her being that mad over a missing song definitely track. I can. But I look, go back to that comment where he said that she should scar me. I'm here for that.
I got you. Where was that? I didn't see that.
Back to more films. What is the best Pixar movie pictured here? Ms. Raven Moonbeam, you all first.
A Bug's Life.
We have a Bug's Life going once.
A Bug's Life.
I'm never turning on A Bug's Life.
Geekster, what say you?
The Up.
What?
The movie Up.
Oh, he said Up. We have one for Bug's Life, one for Up. Sam, what say you?
I fuck with that.
I want to go Coco, but it's A Bug's Life.
Whoop whoop.
We have A Bug's Life. 2 of them. Afro Commie.
Well, because Zelmay's too pussy, I'm going Coco. That shit.
I love Coco. It was between them two.
Coco is fire.
Bug's Life.
Look, that shit. Listen, yo, and I fuck with Up too. Any movies that can like get me in my feels enough to shed some tears is always greatly appreciated because I don't care. But yeah, Coco's it, yo. That shit's different.
Yeah.
Well,
A Bug's Life has some of the greatest lines ever from Hopper. Like, no, I'm just talking about Hopper alone.
Hey, shout out to you, my boy.
Spitting. That nigga be spitting.
He said Toy Story wasn't needed. I mean, it wasn't. I'm not gonna hold you. It was not.
You put that in there. I was like, why is that there? It's like when you ate a biscuit, but I thought you was gonna say it.
Yo, this nigga saying he like dry biscuits. Never forget that Monte out here like dry biscuits.
Yes, Bug's Life forever.
When Monte put a random thing that don't fit the other movies, I always think that now the biscuit, he picking it. Yeah. I'm like, he put that in there because he gonna pick it. Because ain't nobody pick that dry biscuit.
No one will ever pick a dry biscuit, Monte, and we'll never forget that you will.
I don't really care.
Yeah.
Before I leave Mr.
This nigga's mouth be dry.
We still got plenty of posts. We still got a good 15, 20 minutes at least. Let's continue.
I'm not doing anything today, so let's play.
Which of these shows is the funniest TV show picture? And you know,
I
think it's the Afro Comedy. We have Family Guy, The Simpsons, Rick and Morty, Futurama, Archer, and American Dad. Afro Comedy, what say you?
Look, I feel like the easy picks are Family Guy and The Simpsons, but they've been on so long and we've seen the decline. And I think that the funniest show isn't even here because it's South Park. But I'm also gonna go. I have to go American Dad because Roger's a gay ass alien, and that's just hilarious. That's just hilarious. That's just funny as fuck.
I ain't getting them while I've been up here.
Shout out to American Dad.
I'm picking Archer.
Yo, Archer. No, listen. Look, if you're gonna pick Archer, I'm gonna stand with you in solidarity because I just thought I was gonna be an odd man out if I picked Archer.
I'm picking Archer.
I fucked with you because I'm picking Archer too, yo.
I've never understood the appeal of this show. I'm sorry.
Archer was crazy because I've never found the appeal of Archer. It just doesn't do it for me.
You're a woman, and Archer is a show about the patriarchy, so that tracks.
I don't care about that shit.
No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't think it would. Like, I don't think you're not the demo for Archer.
Geekster, what say you? Okay. What's the funniest TV show picture?
I gotta say Family Guy. It's the funniest thing ever is a fat retarded guy forgetting how to sit down.
Shout out to retard.
Right, you said it and now you open the gates for coming.
But isn't that fat or retarded?
You can oh my God, stop it. I know you haven't been on a podcast in a while, but we do not want that smoke. We are on YouTube.
Listen, at least he said it in like the medical way. Tori just say it just for fun. So that's the dangerous part.
Miss Raven Moonbeam, which one do you say?
I love Family Guy. But to be honest, I agreed with what Kami said about the fact that it had been on for a while and we've seen the decline. I've always thought that American Dad maintained it's funny. So I'll probably go towards American Dad.
That gay ass alien funny as
hell. Simple. It was Futurama from the beginning. Futurama is always
Futurama was actually my second. That was the crazy.
Zoidberg is top tier comedy. Yo.
I always love Futurama.
Bender is hilarious. Bender, my favorite character on this list, bro.
Man, Bender and Dr. Zoidberg had me rolling.
But
none of these other characters didn't have me like
this. Acting retarded, and it's just fire.
He just opened the floor.
I told you, you opened it.
To flip over. Delete one of these shows forever, Miss Ebony Moonbeam.
Hey, if anyone says South Park, we got to fight for real.
We got Futurama, American Dad, South Park, King of the Hill, Family Guy, and The Venture Brothers.
The Venture Brothers.
Huh? You're gonna get kicked by the fucking monarch. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I've never seen it. I'm telling you, I've never seen it.
Yo, getting rid of Brock Sampson.
I've never seen it, so it has to go.
Y'all remember that bitch that looked like Jacqueline Kennedy?
Your mom is crazy.
I'm looking at you.
Let's say hypothetically, you were to take the time to watch The Venture Brothers. If you liked it, would you possibly reconsider your decision? Possibly.
It would have to be good. Like what?
It's amazing.
Awesome.
What type of question is? What type of question is that? I said I'm deleting it forever because I've never seen it. So if I see it and it's good, then obviously that would change my answer.
Monte ain't never seen it either.
What are we talking about? Y'all, you know what? I did not have enough edibles to deal with y'all today. I'm getting rid of Venture Bros because I've never seen this shit. Once I see it, if I see it and it does what I need it to do, then Monte can put this bitch back up here and I'll change my answer. But until then, it's Venture Bros.
Her world
Y'all be trying to dictate what I watch and shit. Y'all getting on my nerves today.
Bros is crazy, yo.
Fucking commie.
Is your fuse getting shorter in your old age, Moonbeam?
I just took another edible. I'll be good in a minute.
Okay.
What's your answer,
I hate you.
Hard. Oh, I love you too.
This is hard. That's
what she said.
Almost said something.
Yo, she was about to make an erectile dysfunction joke at the expense of some young man at fucking DreamCon. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. I know Moonbeam. I know Conserva Beam, and she was about to go far left for a second. She was going to be.
I need Geeks to answer so I can continue.
Oh shoot, the lead one forever, King of the Hill. I never really liked King of the Hill. I can never get into it. I watched the whole season. It didn't do much for me.
Zell, what say you?
This is very
American Dad? Oh wow. Afro Commie?
I agree. As funny as that gay ass alien is, yo, I could never get rid of Cotton Hill and his fucking shinless womanizing ways. Never.
That man had me talking like,
yo,
Bobby.
Never, Bobby. Yo, Cotton Hill, the way he be smacking his bitch on the ass and making her go get him some goddamn food. I fuck with it, yo. That nigga's my hero, even though he got his fucking shin took out by the Tojos. As if he would. The Venture Brothers, niggas, the Monarch alone. The Monarch is.
I ain't gonna
think about the Monarch. Remember when he sued the Venture Brothers, yo, for whooping his ass all the time? He took them niggas to court, bruh.
Listen, the Venture Brothers is just pure chaos. That whole
they tried to use Brock Sampson as a character witness instead of just murdering people.
Like going down memory lane, have to go watch it. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I'm not saying I don't like King. I watched all of King.
That is amazing.
He is not a cartoon.
Nigga, I still think about having pockets.
Whether it's Dale raising somebody else's kid or Peggy and
yo, he raised John Redcorn.
It's not a show. That's a reality show. It's not a cartoon. I feel that way. Just it's the problem. Like
King of the Hill is top tier.
I watch all the other ones before I watch an episode of King of the Hill. But I have seen King of the Hill straight up too. It is
Hank. What about Hank's Japanese half brother, Monte?
Please,
crazy.
Because you know Cotton Hill was over there knocking shit down in Japan.
Nationality was Khan and the rest of them. Man, don't even give me that show no
more. The episode when Hank was a pimp, yo? And
let me just go pick one of these random, but now I got plenty of random stuff left over. Let's see. Who do I begin with?
That man have propane. He made people want to say.
Oh, here we go. You can only keep
played a white
one row of classics. Afro Commie, what say you?
Ooh, I can only keep one row.
Lord.
This is kind of fucked up because Hocus Pocus, yo. Yeah, you know I love white bitches, yo. I love white bitches. And you know what else? You know what else white bitches love? The Nightmare Before Christmas, yo.
Oh.
And you know what? I fuck with Bambi too, cause like deer is delicious, venison slaps, and like the iron.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it.
And the Iron Giant's rolling around eating metal, so I have to keep the first one because I love white bitches, robots, and venison.
Interesting.
Zelmay, what's your answer?
I can't get rid of Home Alone, so it gotta be the middle.
You're the Home Alone, dang.
The middle.
Yo, you can't give up mischievous white kids. That's what you're telling me, Zelmay. You can't give up mischievous white children. That's crazy.
Tori, that is literally everybody on here is white and mostly kids. That's all it is.
Geekster, what's your answer?
Man, I had to take my time and think about that one. I got to say the one that I'll keep are oh Lord Jesus.
You fuck with white bitches, you should keep the first row if you fuck with white bitches.
I would if I ever dated one, so I have to go with the second row.
Oh damn, that's all right then, I guess.
Miss Raven Moonbeam.
Conservative.
Did he answer?
Yeah. He said that
What's his answer?
Home Alone.
The
Home
middle
Alone.
one.
row.
The second row, row number 2.
This is tough because
You know you want
I have
to
a
keep Madeline. Matilda.
that is Matilda. First off, put some respect on her name. But my obsession with Hocus Pocus and The Nightmare Before Christmas is insane.
Yeah, see, bitches of all colors love that shit. See what I'm talking about, nigga? Y'all see it?
Yo, Matilda's teacher was fine though.
I love.
Oh, look, when you first said Matilda's teacher, I thought about the buff hoe.
No.
I love Casper and Home Alone though too, and it has Shrek, so it's
Casper's
added
a
because I'm. How bad do I want these Halloween movies?
That depends on how much you love Halloween.
Think about Sarah Jessica.
I love Halloween.
Jessica Parker, yo.
Oh yeah.
Jessica Parker dancing in the
I'm about to
graveyard.
say everybody knows I love Halloween. I'm a horror queen, but
true.
Yeah,
but honestly though, I refuse to. Well, see, I do the same thing with Hocus Pocus. Like I gotta watch both of the movies every Halloween, and I gotta watch Home Alone every Christmas.
Every Halloween.
Facts. Facts. I think I'm gonna go with the middle one only because they give me 4 movies that I can watch at any time compared to the 2 on the top. Because why are we watching Bambi in 2024?
What? Yo, it's fun to see. Look, think about how sad it is when his mom gets fucking got it down.
Do you go hunting?
You're a monster.
I do enjoy hunting, yo.
Let's see
I never need an excuse to throw on some camo and head out to the woods. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I did do that one. So screw that.
I'm the Republican. Crazy.
Ebony Moonbeam, which of these would be the worst world to be born into?
Oh my god.
You have the Promised Neverland, Demon Slayer, Tokyo Ghoul, and Jujutsu Kaisen.
Demon Slayer universe.
Are we saying worst to be born into as a regular person?
Yes.
Okay.
Where are we located?
All right.
What city we in?
How about the hub city of the
Are
main?
we in
the hub city? Oh, if we're in the hub city, the main.
Oh, you have to be in the hub city for all of these, regardless.
I know my answer got easy then.
Like you have to be in Japan more or less for.
Well, then go to you then if you know your answer because I don't know.
Well, nigga, no. Why can't I just be an American nigga and fucking?
No,
I was gonna say, nigga, the shit going on with the
you're in the
in
main
Japan
city.
is not my problem.
I don't want to hear nothing else.
I don't want to be in demon-infested Shinjuku.
I think Zell, you're up next. What is it?
Listen, if we're doing the city, I'm the worst one being with Jujutsu Kaisen. He blew up the city and killed everybody.
I was gonna say, nigga, want to be in Shinjuku? That's crazy.
He set the motherfucker on fire and then cut everybody in the show just to show you, Jay. Look what I did. I killed.
They've been fighting there for 30+ chapters, yo. That shit is a waste.
Matter of fact, the hero out here putting his domain expansion on this for 3 seconds, and they halfway go brain dead a little bit. Just
what say you?
I gotta say, Demon Slayer. I'd have to.
Nigga, what if you can't breathe good enough to survive?
But you're a regular person, so you're just like a casual.
Most people aren't Demon Slayers.
Yeah. So mostly good.
The worst world to be born into. That even just makes it even worse.
I disagree because really there's no difference between Demon Slayer and Tokyo Ghoul where you could potentially be food or you could just be living your life. And then when it comes
difference in those two, because
there's a big difference because ghouls can blend in, yo.
At least during the day, you're fine.
The demons is
demons. No matter what.
Ghouls just
Tokyo Ghoul, you can just look up and be food.
Yeah, I was gonna say, nigga, bite your face off.
You just look up, go on a date, and be food. I ain't
Michael Myers in Tokyo Ghoul. You put Michael Myers in it,
I guess.
I mean,
I still look at it closer to the same. Like There's a shit ton of people living there that have never encountered a ghoul that tried to eat them.
That's not okay. That tried to eat them. Okay, I thought you were just gonna say encountered. I was like, no, the ghoul rate is far higher than the government.
No, they encounter them all the time.
Yeah, you gotta live off the grid.
Oh, but
yes, Miss Moonbeam.
The Promised Neverland is because I didn't watch season 2 and I didn't even bother going back to read it.
I mean, you know the world. You ain't gotta go that far.
But like, so I don't know what the outside world is outside of being a kid that's being offered up to monsters. Am I one of these kids in this orphanage? Because if so, then I don't.
Because if I'm an adult in Promised Neverland, fucking, I don't feel.
Yeah, if I'm a kid in Promised Neverland, then I don't want to be there because you're almost guaranteed to be food.
Right, when you get old enough.
So I don't want to be in the Promised Neverland then.
Well,
I feel like everybody else has a shot at potentially living. You're stuck in that bitch as a child, and they're just offering you up as food. There's nothing you can do about it.
Well, didn't Sakuna kill like 5 million people?
I don't know how many.
He killed 5 million people, but that doesn't. But see, remember, it says "born into the world." That doesn't mean that you're one of the people that are in freaking.
I said you had to be in the main city. I didn't say you had to be in Shinjuku.
Oh,
right. So you could have been there for the first season, like just casually walking down the street. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But in Promised Neverland, you're stuck in that space. You're stuck in a place where you are about to be turned into food.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for them 3 little niggas in the front, y'all wasn't gonna make it out. Like, that's why, nah. I'm good. I'm not gonna be in the Promised Neverland.
You're trying to pick the worst. So
that is the worst.
So I think me and you could have figured it out, Tor. We could have figured it out.
We probably could have, yo. Low key. We don't.
Boy, child.
Afro, tell me, what's your answer?
Y'all giving yourselves too much credit.
I think for me, just because of like the amount, like it has to be Tokyo Ghoul, because think about a good portion of the population are ghouls at this point, yo. And like if them niggas just they get together and then they just decide they're hungry as shit, and then you got a whole cannibalistic revolution on your hands, yo. That's horrible. Even if you just a regular nigga. You like, damn, the niggas that eat people are banding together to get their food together. Like, damn, that's crazy. That sucks. Oh, they can also make giant appendages come out of their bodies and rip buildings to pieces.
Hey, but at least they're aware of the threat of ghouls in Jujutsu Kaisen. You don't know shit about curses, and they just be fucking you up.
Yeah, but I'd rather just die randomly than fucking the fear that comes with fucking knowing that shit could happen at any fucking point in time.
But if you know you can prepare, it's like the zombie apocalypse, you know?
If
do your due diligence.
Ignorance is bliss, and it's far easier to be ignorant in Jujutsu Kaisen.
I ain't gonna lie, Jujutsu Kaisen though. If you see a white-haired man with a blindfold doing this,
well, you ain't gotta worry about that no more.
Tommy, if you give any more fucking spoilers to this show, I swear to God, please relax.
I spoil the whole show for everybody.
Which is why I was not on the Blurred Cartel any this weekend. Stop it. I told you I was gonna read it. I told you I was gonna read it again, but I've been busy.
I don't mind spoilers.
We'll give one more. We'll give one more. We'll give one more. This will be the last one. Starting from the Afro Kami.
If this gonna be one more, it better be good. Seriously?
One more row. Afro Kami, what say you?
I don't like this one. Do we have to finish on this one?
This is fucked up. But this is one of the ones I gotta let personal preference reign supreme. So I gotta save the last one, yo. I gotta save the last one.
I'm so
for Rocket Power.
The Benton row.
Purely for Rocket Power.
I knew it.
You might be ashamed of yourself. Zelme, what say you?
No matter how much I love Rocket Power, I absolutely love Rocket Power to 100%. But I gotta say the first row.
I love Rocket Power.
I'm sorry. Hey Arnold, the kids next door, and the Batman. Come on.
Yeah.
That's the first row.
I love white women, and we wouldn't have Batman. Without Batman, we wouldn't have Harley Quinn. So I was like,
It's so random. No reason. It's so random.
That was random though.
Victor, what say you?
I
First,
wonder how you
I
go.
grew up watching all of that on repeat. Batman, Hey Arnold, Codename Kicks Next Door is a personal favorite. It taught me the importance of money. So yeah, I got to keep that whole row.
You gotta love the Ed Boys, yo. But Rocket Power.
You don't, which is why I'm not choosing the first row.
Well, I didn't choose the first row either, and we all know I love the Ed Boys.
And as much as I love the Powerpuff, Powerpuff Girls, they're the only one on that list.
I might have never stepped on a
fuck
skateboard without
about.
Rocket Power.
No Samurai Jack.
Not enough to keep it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is always.
Man, I love Pokemon too.
But that's where I'm going because I get Pokemon, and y'all know I do not turn on Courage the Cowardly Dog. And then there's Scooby Doo, and without Scooby Doo, we don't get Velma. So, yeah.
You know, after blasphemy like that, I can't.
And them Jinkies be jinky, yo.
What the hell you choose, Mate? Mate be getting away with
row one. It's always the Ed Boys. You gave me Kids Next Door. Though I love a bunch of these, and I'm gonna hate letting go of Courage and Samurai Jack. I can't let go of the Ed Boys. They did them boys.
I can.
Is right next to him.
Yo, shout out American Dragon Jake Long though. I just saw that nigga in there.
And we're gonna let that go because they screwed up the second half of it when they changed the animation. But we're not gonna go about that. But no, I will give one more. You know, since the slander that's come against the Ed Boys, I gotta get a more neutral one.
Hey, they gotta go.
So real simple. It says which main character here has or had the hardest goal? You have Luffy being king of the pirates, Goku becoming the strongest, Naruto becoming Hokage, Asta becoming Wizard King, Deku being the #1 hero, Tanjiro trying to restore Nezuko's humanity, Eren with freedom, Dr. Stone rebuilding civilization, and Kira or Light becoming the god of the new world. Miss Ebony Moonbeam, who had the hardest?
I saw this the other day.
I'm just gonna say some of these had obstacles like freedom is tough, but some of y'all are Titans, so there's hope. The #1 hero, okay, just be the greatest. Hokage, same fucking thing. Become the strongest, train. King of the pirates, kill some other pirates.
Hold on.
You're gonna say them all.
Let me finish. But it makes but if you're listening, it's making sense. God of the New World, but you do get a Death Note, but that's not crazy. For me, it's restoring Nezuko's humanity when you think of the fact that it's never been done, so you don't even know if it's a possibility that she can be turned back.
You should read the rest of Demon Slayer.
But let me finish. But I still feel like it's rebuild the civilization. Like the niggas ain't got nothing but stone. They're like reviving people and building ATVs and all types of crazy shit. I think it's rebuild the civilization. Especially since he's the only person that knows of previous knowledge, really, to be able to do stuff.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna go with that one. So I'm going Senku. Why are you so quiet? You looking like she just made a horrible choice.
No, you're just thorough. The pros and cons were there. I gotta say, Lord Jesus, this is thorough. I probably have to say between freedom and rebuilding civilization. The reason why I say that is because of everything that was going on in the Attack on Titan universe, but also because for the same reasons Ebony Boom being said, with Senku being the only person with the intelligence and the know-how to rebuild modern technology from glasses to even know how to make soda from scratch. The time it takes to put all that in motion, and him having to find other people that have the mental capacity to be able to, he can pass their knowledge on. The time it takes. So yeah, I would say he had
them niggas is going to space. They just came out of stone. and some of them ain't never seen nothing more than fire.
Yes.
And they go into space. My God. In like less than like 5 years, by the way. All of this is happening extremely quickly.
Very.
And I get it, anime logic, but still. Come on.
Zell,
Come
what
on.
say you?
It has to be Senku, simply because half of his stuff had to be luck. It had a thing had to pop off and hit this perfectly for him to exist. And then he needed it to hit somebody else perfectly so he can realize how it exists, so he can pick and choose the people he wanted out. Because if he didn't see it, it was going to be hell to try to get out because he only had a Neanderthal big giant man who tried to kill him the whole time. And I just want to fight. Like, get your dumb ass out of here. We're trying to survive. Stupid.
Yo, his English voice actor is great.
So it's like, hey, listen, everybody else got a goal that somebody else did besides, of course, restoring Nezuko's humanity. Everybody else had a goal that somebody else did. In some form.
Well, rebuilding civilization is inherently doing something someone else has done, or you wouldn't be rebuilding it, would you?
No, but
nobody
has that changed that this isn't a hard goal, though.
And everybody, Toy, if you take away all the smartest people.
Oh, come on now. We don't even have to ask me. It's King of the Pirates.
The personal bias is disgusting.
You can say what you want, but if we're going by Zelmay's logic, civilization was built once; it can be built again. We don't know. Look,
in 5 years,
there's been a King of the Pirates before, so it can be done.
Listen, there was one King of the Pirates, and he didn't even get to do it really because he was too fucking early.
Bro, your dad is literally one of the most powerful people in the world. Your granddad is one of the most powerful people in the world.
And they are literally obstacles in your way. Well, not your dad so much. Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
He just happened on like the best fucking devil fruit in all of One Piece. Like, come on.
Reincarnation of a god.
That doesn't mean anything because he had to have the precise crew necessary to read the poneglyphs. You got to have the navigator capable of navigating the calm belt through the Grand
And
Line
half of that was pure luck.
world. Then that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. No, but it's okay. Look, I don't care. It's not gonna. You guys talking isn't gonna change my choice. But
well, we know it's not.
We're aware.
This man is really probably last place on this because he's
I don't give a fuck about
God. He's last. I'm definitely gonna say last.
Fuck that nigga.
Being King of the Pirates in One Piece is definitely extremely difficult. I'm not gonna say last place.
He's a reincarnation of a god.
Yeah, that's just fucking crazy.
Yeah, I feel like the easiest is the number one hero, and the hardest.
Oh, that makes
Nigga, Endeavor was the number one hero. Anybody can do that
consider,
shit.
even though I do think Senku's goal is extremely difficult. Would I be bad to say Goku would also be a possible choice just because I think it's impossible for him to become the strongest?
Yeah.
I keep making plots to make somebody stronger.
I literally think it's impossible. No, I literally, at this point in Dragon Ball, I literally think it's impossible. Like, they already ended the show off once with him not being the strongest person anyway. I literally
hold on, you gotta think in the most recent Super manga though, Beerus thinks Goku's it again. He's like, no, I changed my mind. I don't want Vegeta to be the god of destruction. I still think
the sad fact,
I think
Beerus
Goku
ain't top 10.
No, but I think
I literally think it's impossible.
I think Beerus is trying to achieve something with Goku that but this is neither here nor there. I have a really great theory though, but
no, I'm just saying, like, regardless of what Beerus Goku is not. I don't think it's possible for
right.
Goku to be strong.
Just because Beerus thinks he's the strongest, like he's not even one of the strongest. So,
like, I'm saying, like all of the angels toyed with all the rest of them, regardless of their strength feats. Now they haven't even yet to officially make it to Beerus, let alone touching any of the angels, let alone getting anywhere near Grand Priest, let alone getting anywhere near Zeno. I'm sorry, I just don't think
we don't know who the other four is.
Like, at least like rebuilding civilization is also dang near impossible. But at least Senku was a genius and had like a starting point, something. Like, he at least is a genius. Right. I just don't think it's possible.
That nigga smart as hell.
I just don't. I literally don't think it's possible. But if you what showed me that it may not be possible for him, bro, that man has trained all of his life to reach, Ultra Instinct right now. Frieza trained for 4 months and flew a hyperbolic time chamber and blew everything he did out the water. I'm sorry, I just don't think it's possible.
Be gifted, man.
Right, because the only way that I guess he could continue to surpass someone that grows that quickly
No,
He
I'm
like
calling
they
it
would
now.
have to put a cap on Frieza. They would have to be like, he just can't get any stronger.
And
that's
Ultra
just Frieza.
Instinct.
Like,
Oh,
but
they're definitely gonna do it. I believe that wholeheartedly, Kami.
I
They
can't.
They're
I
gonna
don't
give him
think
Hakai and
they
the
could
Ultra
cheat because I
Instinct.
just
I
like
don't,
the
I don't
man
think
wish he
Goku
was the
can.
strongest
I
in the
just
universe.
literally think they're gonna end off the series with Goku not being the strongest in this universe. Period. I just literally think they're gonna do that.
They gotta explain who the top 5 is too, because you can't just tease us with that and never tell us.
Like,
Grand Beast is in the top 5. Who the other 4?
I think he can't. I think it's done.
We saying in the top 5.
When I think about like the fact that it's like the whole universe, then yeah, his is the most impossible.
Because they kept expanding it with multiple universes. Bro, I just don't think it's possible. I literally think like, bro, he's chasing, he's chasing dreams.
He's chasing the win at this point.
Like, yeah, I just don't think it is. Like, every time Toritaro, no, rest in peace, Toritaro now and everybody else in Funimation will be like, okay, cool, Goku catching up to the top 3. All right, cool, let's introduce 10 more. Like, I'm sorry, I don't think it's coming. I think he's done. Not like done, though. I don't think he's gonna be able to become the strongest person in his universe. I just don't. Like, if that's his goal, he's chasing the win. Like, at least Senku, he a genius. He had something, some kind of. Nah, I just don't think he can do it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Senku was also an answer. I just think Goku is literally impossible.
How about Vegeta finally catching up to Goku? That's impossible.
Nah, bro, that's not hard. Look, if Vegeta was really catching up, then fucking Beerus wouldn't have just changed his mind. Because he was going.
Let's be real, Beerus don't give a squat.
No, but think about all the time he just put into Vegeta's whole arc in the manga, and now we're just to the point where he's like, "No, I think I'm putting my chips back on Goku."
That's what Dragon Ball Z is, though. It's like, hey, let's go back to Goku.
But we saw that they didn't give a squad. They let Gohan.
Nigga, he busted his ass for 30+ chapters with Vegeta, bro.
Gohan didn't even train for like 10 years, and then he just got a random power up and became stronger than everybody else. I'm like, get the fuck out of
here. Yeah, he was beasting, bro.
But
yeah.
So technically, if the writer decide Goku could just randomly become the strongest, I guess he can. We did see a man wish he could become the strongest in the universe, and it happened.
True.
And Frieza, like, the only reason it worked is because I wasn't here.
Oh yeah, what if Goku did? What if Goku got the Super Dragon Balls and wished to be the strongest?
Would it work?
And unfortunately, we know what that would do because we've seen what happens when you use the Dragon Balls to get your strength. He just
but that's just regular Dragon Balls. What if he used the super?
Yeah, that's
he still might not be strong enough.
The Super Dragon Balls.
I was mad that they used regular Dragon Balls to wish to be the strongest in the universe, and it worked. And I'm like, regular Dragon Balls can do that?
Yeah.
Well, technically, it did make a man immortal, and Zeno had to delete a universe to get him rid of him. So I guess regular Dragon Ball can't do anything, didn't he?
That nigga got to stop growing Shenron if that's how he's doing it.
Oh, where'd he go?
Leave it to a woman to run off the host.
I'm trying to figure out.
The show just going crazy.
Computer. No, it may have been his computer. We lost the. Look at
well, we can't end the show, so
the watermark has changed.
Well, it's a good thing that we're good at just riffing. Moonbeam, did you do anything debaucherous on your birthday? Oh, he's back. Never mind.
Of course I am. It's just a little thing.
She sat with Joe. Shout to you.
But speaking of your birthday, you can
with Joe is crazy.
Birthday and where can they find you if they want to bless you and lose their soul and everything they hold dear to you?
Yeah, because she gonna rape that ass, nigga, and we gonna talk about it.
Oh, you said rape. That is not what I heard. Not what I heard.
Stop it. Get some help.
I thought you
was like, damn.
Hell.
Chat, what do y'all think? What y'all thought he said?
Listen,
without saying the word.
She is Republican beam, so take that as you will.
Republican beam.
Watson heard the same thing.
I'm not a Republican, but anyways. You can find me at Ebony_Moonbeam on all social media platforms. I'm a cosplayer and I like anime and stuff, smut, all of that. Korean BL manhwa, check it out.
I thought you was going to say Korean barbecue for a second. I was like, me too, but no, you lost me.
No.
Korean barbecue.
But you can find me on Wednesdays at the Blurred Cartels Roundtable. You can also find me right after that on Keep It 99 Media's YouTube channel or my personal page, doing casual conversations with AfroComedy765 and Zelmay. You already know, being a debaucherous whore and apparently in a Republican. And I'm really not. I'm really not. But you can also sometimes find me here. And then on Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time for the female blurred-led podcast, Waifu Views.
Yay!
And you can find us at Waifu Views on all social media platforms. We may have a show tomorrow. It depends on if I get too crazy tonight to continue the birthday celebrations or not. But we definitely have a show next Saturday. So be sure to, Sunday. So be sure to look out for that. And yeah, it's still Virgo season.
Awesome.
Wonderful. Geekster. They find you.
Oh man. Facebook, Geeks to the Super Nerd. Instagram, Geeks to the Super Nerd. YouTube and all streaming platforms, even TikTok, Geeks to the Super Nerd. Pretty soon I might start streaming again. I got a show Sunday in Jackson. I got a show in Memphis, November 14th. So it's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of features. I've also have in the works. So yeah, just follow me and stay up to date with everything I got going on. It's going to be amazing content coming out. I assure you.
Zelmay, what say you?
I never found a name, but you can find me at Keep It 99 Media, keeping it 99. Usually on Friday. You can't do it. Everybody lie a little bit. So, and if you say you didn't lie, you just lied. I'm telling you, that's what you did. But you can find me on Wednesdays with Casual Conversation, of course, as you already heard. Also, Friday, when I do Keep It 99, you'll see me with a bunch of people, random, whenever. When I talk about random 90s topic that we got to keep it 99 about, because sometimes y'all be lying on the internet. And then you'll see me and Monte doing Bel Air. Power will be back in September. We got some movie reviews I got to actually get to, but I'm so far behind on shows that I got to review too. That, I got 2 episodes of Bel Air left, and me and Monte got to do that soon. So we got that. So that's just follow, subscribe to Keep It 99. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll make it make sense the podcast, and be ready to watch your favorite shows with us.
And finally, we have the debaucherous Hello Kitty himself, Afro Comics.
Hello Panda.
But
hey Panda.
You can find me at Afro Comics 765 on all platforms. Of course, as both of my compatriots have just told you, Casual Conversations on Wednesdays. You can also find me at the Blurred Cartels Roundtable, as well as on Fridays for Friday Night Year, where me and Cam talk wrestling. You know the vibe. Something inflammatory.
Kami, did you get the panda thing I sent you?
Yes, I saw that.
You didn't respond, so
I'm your host, Monray Hudson. Everywhere says Monray Hudson. Facebook, Instagram, Threads, as it still exists, and of course on TikTok, and of course on Make It Make Sense, the podcast. Wonderful, wonderful show. Thank you all for joining us. If you like us, if you like what you hear, please do your best. Subscribe, Facebook and YouTube, especially. Both of those, come find us. Make It Make Sense, the podcast. You will see us. We appreciate you all for watching and joining us. Watch yourself if you're around the Ebony Moonbeam or the Afro Comics 765. Thank you all very much.